Dad and I rode Bear Canyon Loop for the second time now. First time kicked our butt, and this time we kicked our butt a little bit less. This is us starting on the ridge. It starts on this beautiful ridge, as you can tell. We have a glorious view. Awesome. So we're just going down this. It's going to drop us into this creek, and then in the creek we'll go creek, out of the creek, into the creek. You're just climbing and dropping anywhere from like 10 to 50 feet. So this is the beginning of the creek section. And I did pretty well. Not really. So I get my bike up. There's just no flat trail right here.
What? Yeah.
You know, it's pretty washed out.
I know.
So I'm getting my bike down so that way Dad can come in here and hopefully do this more successfully than I did. Hopefully he would learn from my mistake, but sometimes you have the blind leading the blind. So a little bit further down the creek we come to this infamous little 10-feet wall right here, and it's given us quite the struggle.
No, give me a moment.
Given us quite the struggle in the past, so I'm giving it a second attempt. It's just super slick, and apparently I'm not doing too well. So Dad and I tried getting my bike up, but there was no hope. So we decided we would travel along through the creek bed, which means going down this rock face right here. And so Dad and I tag teamed the bikes on this, just a lot easier, and there's not much place to put your feet. Someone better than us might ride down it, but we walked them, and that's okay with us. So we got the bikes down. Dad did much better than I did. He really did.
You want me to get your back end?
So once we got to the bottom of this, we met back up with the trail, did the whole climb in, climb out of the river, and definitely some rock navigating. And we came to this limb across the road, or the trail, and watch carefully as Dad throws the limb into the creek. As you can see, it falls several feet. I mean, it takes a tumble. And so now I'm gonna start this section with little momentum. There's some rocks. There's this limb on the left that I think I get stuck on, but either way, I am down, and I've never taken a fall like this.
I'm gonna need help, bud. I'm sorry.
I've never told Dad I'm gonna need help, bud. At least not with that seriousness.
Sorry, bud. Yeah.
I honestly didn't know I was truly okay till I stood up and I realized, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I'm sorry, bud.
So as you can tell, the bike is upside down, and Dad and I have a little area to stand, let alone try and lift this bike up. And you know, it's one thing when a bike's on its side, but when it's upside down, it's a pain.
I'm gonna try and lift.
We got really lucky. I was fine, just a little backache and scuff on the back, hardly at all.
I'm sorry, bud.
The only thing that happened to the bike was I tore the seat.
How are you? I'm fine. I tore the seat, bud.
You know, pretty incredible. All that happened in the 230 was the seat got torn. We inspected it for other damages, but really for quite a fall, it and I were fine. So we continued on. Once we took the bike down the creek and met back up with the trail, which meant I had to redo that section I fell off of, we continued on Bear Canyon Loop, and you know, we did better this time, but hopefully this summer we'll go back and we'll give it more than we've given it in the past and conquer it again. But you know, it still reigns as the hardest trail we've ever done, and it's just a few snippets of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you're ever gonna do Bear Canyon Loop, good luck.